What up guys, this is Monkey Figure Reviews, and today we are back with another Figures News Updates video regarding upcoming One Piece Banpresto / Bandai Spirits figures. All the figures I'm going to discuss today, they are slated for December 2021 release this year, and let's get started. The first one on our list, right in front of you, this is the DXF Grandline Lady Wano Kuni Volume 4 Kozuki Hiyori figure. Her height is 16 cm. Based on this photo so far, I feel that the face is a bit off. I think it's too round, it's too chubby. In the source material, like in the manga and anime, I believe she is a bit skinnier, her face is sharper. So to me, kind of doesn't look like her completely. And if you look at the details, I think most significantly, you can see them on the hair. There's some shading at the top here, a little bit greenish to teal. And you can see that the jewelries, the hairpins, those are painted with gold glossy color. And if you look at the rest of her outfit, details wise are fairly simple, which is in line with the usual Grandline style. Some flowery patterns over here, and right in the middle over here you can see that they are sculpted onto the kimono. It is elevated. And in the middle, we just have this big green ribbon. Her hands are held together. This is the side view, another angle of her on the hair, on the outfit. This is the other side. So she's kind of glancing towards her right. Maybe they did it on purpose so that you can maybe have her looking at Zoro secretly. This is the back. Some details on the hairband and the hair strands. They look like just a big giant piece with all these lines sculpted onto them to show the individual strands. And you can see the flowers, the hairpins. This is her butt. Next figure from the same series, it is the DXF Grandline Lady Wano Kuni Volume 5 Yamato. Her height is 18 cm. This is perhaps more interesting for most of you out there. This is, I think, the second Yamato figure after the Ichiban Kuji One Piece 20th Anniversary last prize. So if you want to get Yamato, this is a good chance. Honestly, from this photo, I think she looks amazing. Her face is great. And look at the horns, the colors transition from a deeper red to a lighter red and eventually to orange. And she's clenching her fist in a very Luffy-like pose, ready to fight. And generally, the details-wise, they are quite okay. Some folds, some creases in front of her dress. What I thought could have been better is that they should have added her weapon, the mace or the club that she always holds, similar to Kaido. Maybe sling it towards the side of her waist. So that would have been better in my opinion. Other than that, I think details-wise, you can just see for yourself. This is the side view. Some color transition on the hair, going to light green from white. And you can take a peek at her figure on the side. You know, she's wearing a very revealing top. This is the other side. Similar kind of angle, similar kind of look. You can see the patterns on the white areas of her clothing. This is the back, where you can get a better view of the big knots tied up. Some hairpins and the full color transition from white to teal. I believe this is closer to teal, and to aqua of the hair. So kind of like a nice color contrast over here. I think it's quite good. Just that there's an ugly seam line that seems to cut over here. I hope it wouldn't be so obvious in the actual figure. Overall, I think that this is a decent Yamato figure to get, especially if you are a collector of the Grandline series. Next, we have a new figure for the Grandline Journey series, and after Hancock, we now have Nami. Her height is 16 cm. Previously, we have Hancock sitting on this taff rail. I found out what it's called, by the way. It's called a taff rail. And this time around, we have Nami just leaning forward, showing off her curves in a rather provocative position. In terms of details, I think the face is pretty good. Probably one of the better ones in recent years by Banpresto. The hair looks to be okay. The jewelry, the earrings, the tattoo. And maybe we have to look at other angles to fully appreciate this figure. This is looking at Nami more from her left, and you can just see how long her legs are. It looks crazy long. And of course, the hourglass upper body, huge chest as usual, and the hips areas, the butt, it just looks massive as well. And the angle of it is kind of ridiculous from the back to the butt. This is the front where you can get a better look of what's staring in your face, those amazing features, fantastic curves, great design, and essentially an iconic part of Nami, and that is the lock post. The brown color looks fantastic, looks like wood, and you have this 3 compasses painted in this light blue chromish color, so it gives better color contrast on the figure. This is what Nami is about. This is such an important feature of her. Another angle of her from the side, you can see more details on the hair, and there's a line over here which I hope wouldn't be so obvious in the actual figure. Another angle from the back so you can appreciate more of her body, like over here as well as over here, and I'll just leave it up to you guys to enjoy. So this is just a close-up so you get a better look of Nami, and I really think that her face looks great. Maybe the lips is a bit weirdly angled in certain areas, but overall the proportions, the facial features, they look good to me. And just a slightly different angle here, and once again wanting us to really admire this amazing lock pose right at the front. Looks fantastic. Next, we have a new figure for the Maximatic series, and this time round it is a new character. It is Trafalgar Law, and what's more interesting is that he is in his pre-timeskip outfit. I know that there are a lot of people who are not too happy about this. They prefer the post-timeskip design, but I myself, I'm okay with it. I feel that we do not really have a lot of pre-timeskip Law figures, so this is a great addition, to be honest. And his height is 18 cm. I hope that scale-wise it is still close to the Maximatic Luffy figures, because those are huge. I like their sizes and scale, and if this Law matches well, I think they will line up great together. So here essentially we can see that Law is using his Devil Fruit powers, just that no effects added here to show it. I wish that they could have added that in, just a small circle or something like that. And he seems to be in a leaping motion, so you can see that his left leg is kind of upwards, both his feet are pointed down. And details wise, you can see some creases on his hoodie, some folds, same for the pants. It looks to be quite detailed. And you have these 2 strings from his sword just flying upwards to show that he is in motion, as well as those strings around the hoodie. Another angle of Law looking right at you. You can see some of the tattoos, some details on the sword. Looks to be decent in terms of the color. This is a better look on his outfit, on his chest. The way the creases are done, the folds are done, I think they look great. They look fantastic. Can't really tell from this photo about the details on the hats because it's too far, but it looks to be alright. And here you can see the sideburn of Law. Looks to be rather good. And this is the back view, so you get probably the clearest look on the sword as well as the tattoos on his right arm. Overall, I think the pose is good. He looks pretty dynamic. Just that likely he would have to be supported by the ugly supporting base similar to Maximatic Luffy 2. Hopefully the quality remains the same, because I really like the Maximatic Luffy figures. I think overall for their price they look amazing, so I will be looking forward to this. Lastly, we have another entry for the Banpresto Chronicles series, and this is the Master Stars piece Shanks. His height is 26 cm. So this is basically just another re-release of this Shanks figure, but it has been a long time, I believe, since that Shanks was released. So if you like this figure, I think it is a great chance for you to get it, even though it is twice the price. But it looks like this time round, the paint application on the figure is a lot better. It looks much more vibrant. The skin tone is fantastic. Some parts are lighter, some parts are darker. Even the sword colors looks better this time round, as well as his pants. So maybe they just thought, you know what, we're gonna charge twice the price, we're gonna do a better job when it comes to the paints. So I think if you like this Shanks figure and you also like figures around the same scale, this would be a good buy. Definitely a great addition to your collection. This is the side view, and you can see some shading on the coats as well. Just generally, the quality seems to be a lot better this time around. Even on the hair, the sculpt, it looks fantastic. This is the other side, and it looks like the painting on the sword also looks great. Some glossy paints on this golden part, as well as the sheath. And this is the back. Alright guys, that's all I have to share for this video. As usual, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below, which figures you are getting. If you like my video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share them with your friends, and if you're new here and you like what I'm doing, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on new videos like this. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I will see you very soon. Goodbye.